You know what I hate? Walmart diet soda. We're gonna take it out. I got some 24 gauge slugs. The Lyman 20 gauge Sabo slug. It actually fits the bore of my 24 gauge perfectly. Full bore. Hopefully I can hit these. This is the first one we've ever shot. Killed it.
More like wounded, but
yeah. I pulled it high.
Alrighty, let's see if I can't hit these 2 liters down here with 24 gauge slug. Probably not, but we're gonna try. I missed.
Yeah.
Bad.
I don't know how we're missing with slugs this close, but we are.
We got something. That's why we do buckshot, bud.
Right beside it.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. Didn't fare so well with the slugs, but that's okay because we got some number 4 buck to clean up.
And that pellet, those pellets hit that one hard.
Yeah. You want to shoot the other one?
Yeah, why not? Again, number 4 buck. Yeah. All right. This one is just a factory 11/16 ounce load. The box doesn't say the velocity. I'm guessing around 1300 FPS. I'm just taking out the NOS can there on the left.
Definitely peppered it.
Yep. There you go.
Factory number 6 shot for the 24. We'll take out the monster can in the center, hopefully.
Killed it. Okay, this one's a buckshot load. 18 grains of Alliance steel, a modified SG 24 wad. It's just a gas seal. 10 pellets of 29 cal number 1 buck and mixed number 47 buffer. And we have a fold crimp on it. Okay, this one is at 25, maybe 30 yards. All right. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like we got 9 and 10 pellets on target at roughly 25 to 30 yards. And a really good group right here. It's probably a 10 to 12 inch spread. Happy with that load. We got all 10. I missed the one right here. All 10 pellets.
Alrighty, guys, we got here another 24 gauge. This one has 18 grains of Alliance steel, SG 24 wad, and an ounce of 7.5 shot. We're gonna, pattern it here at roughly 25 to 30 yards, just to see.
Not expecting this one to do so well.
No, I'm gonna hold towards the top center.
Tell you what, that hit it really hard though.
Yeah.
So at 25 to 30 yards, I'll let him talk about it.
Well, 7.5 seemed to do all right. I mean, a lot better than what I expected.
Yeah, me too.
There's a few patches in it, but nothing bad.
We got really good density. Relatively.
I was holding right here. The majority of it seems to be over here.
Yep.
That's probably just me.
Probably. But if we use number 5 or number 6 shot, that's probably a really good turkey load at 25 yards. This one's running 20 grains of HS6, the SG 24 wad, 10 pellets of number 2 buck, mixed number 47 buffer, and this one's got a roll crimp. Again, we're at 25 to 30 yards. Okay, and once again, we got all 10 pellets on target and roughly a 20-inch spread. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where was the 10th pellet? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. That's all 10 pellets and probably a 20-inch spread. Pretty happy with that one too. Now they are, it's half conventional, half in the shot cup, but I think only 4 pellets are in the actual shot cup. And I'd say those 4 that were in it is this group right here. These 3 and then these 4. That would be my guess. We have a stack of old energy drink cans down there. I'm gonna see if I have something in my bag that can solve that issue. I'm thinking an ounce of a number 4 buck is gonna solve that issue right there. Looks like that issue was definitely solved. All right, we're running another 18 grains of Alliance Steel SG24 gas seal, 10 pellets, 29 cal, number 1 buck, and mixed number 47 buffer, and another fold crimp on this one. I'm going to step off this one to 40 yards, see what it does. All right, guys. Let's see how that one did. Again, that was a 40-yard shot. Well, I'm just pleasantly surprised. It looks like that 40-yard shot did a lot better than the one at 25 or 30. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have the 10th pellet up here. That one was a flyer. But check this out. Look at this. I can cover that group right there with my hand. Probably a 7-inch spread, 6-7 inches right there at 40 yards with number 1 buck. That's 29 caliber. Very happy with that load. I could easily drop a deer. Okay, I have 1 round of the 27 cal number 2 buck left. I'm going to walk from the patterning board right here back to where I'm shooting from. I'll show you just how far away we actually are. All right, here's the patterning board. Let's take a walk, shall we? So far, I'm really happy with the 24 gauge. Got some awesome loads out of it, whether it be number 4 buck, number 2 buck, the number 1 buck, and I think I have some single lot loaded at the house. Now, they don't stack by 2s, but they're close enough. Let's see. Right here is the little rut we stand in for the 40-yard shots. And as you guys can see, it's a pretty good little distance away. It don't look like it on camera, but it's a pretty good distance. And this load again is 20 grains of HS6, the SG24. This one has an 1/8 inch fiber wad in it. Actually, it's the waxed hard card. 10 pellets, a number 2 buck, and mixed number 47 buffer. And this one's got a roll crimp. This one is a factory haul. I just opened it up and I dumped the shot out and the powder, replaced it with the load data you see here. And that's about all this one here is. Let's take that 40-yard shot with it. I'm hoping this one does just as well as the number 1 buck load did. I think that one may have upset the birds a little bit. Here's the hole in case you guys are wondering what it looks like. Looks just fine. My main 24 gauge load is 20 grains of HS6 for a 7/8 ounce load. It's 1285 FPS. Let's go check out that target. Well, we got all 10 pellets again. It fared better than the first shot too. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Majority of it's right here. It's probably a 9-inch spread, I would assume. I'm pretty happy with that one too. I would like to step it off to 60, but that was my last buckshot round, unfortunately. We'll do this again someday in the probably near future, because I really want to step that off to 60 yards and see just how well that gun can do. But so far, I'm really happy with the performance of my buckshot loads out of it. I would like to get some number 3 buck, but I already have number 4 and I can get number 2 buck, so I don't really need it, but I would like to have it. Maybe someday I'll get a mold for number 3 buck and try that out too. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the number 1 buck and number 2 buck so far. Really liking those loads. And I did pattern a previous number 4 buck load about a month and a half ago, and that one also did really well. That was a 25-yard shot though. Might revisit that too next time we take out the 24 gauge. All right, guys, what do you say we just blow some stuff up with it at real close range? Sound like a plan? These are just factory 11/16 ounce number 6 shot. I'd say that did the job. I believe this is all the buckshot loads we fired today. All of the hulls came out perfect. Can be reloaded again just fine. Not a single split crimp, even on the hulls that I've reloaded numerous times, like this one right here. Yeah, it's been loaded probably 4, 5, 6 times, I don't even know, but you can see the plating is wore off the brass, something bad, scorching all over. I'd say this hull has been reloaded probably 6 times at least. I've been using the same about 30 hulls for the, I think 3 or 4 months I've owned this gun. These over here, these are the factory loads we fired today. Quite a few of those. They all look great too, as you should expect them to. Whew. This was a 20 gauge, 1.25 ounces. 19 grains a long shot. Now, if you watched one of my previous videos on the 20 gauge pump we had, I thought I was getting pressure issues, but now I'm just suspecting that it was that gun, because this is the same load and it's fine. And we have fired since that video a few 3-inch 20 gauge loads, and we get the marks we got on all the brass. That's weird, but I think it was just the gun, not a pressure issue. These loads right here were fold crimped. They came out just fine too. I'm really liking this old 24 gauge here. It's probably right at 100 years old, maybe a little bit less. Big fan of this gun and the 24 gauge in general. Well, thanks guys for watching the video, and tune in to the next one.